basketball action from Maine South as the Trevians take on the Maine South Hawks. Trevians won the tip. Here's a three-shot, good by Mike Schmidt to start off the game. So maybe that's a good sign. In trouble, thrown over here to the near side. And a backdoor play works. Ben Kaplan in for Chris Bassler. Up top, going for the three again. Nope. And the Maine South Hawks with the basketball. Sean Price. Over to the far side. Back up top. Now backdoor play. Up and count it. And the foul. Just underway in our game here tonight. Glad to have you with us. And the three-point play works to perfection. Giving Maine South a 2-point lead. Ben Kaplan. Napoleon. Bassler saved it up top. Schmidt. And now Napoleon for a three. No. Schmidt with the putback, and the tied at 5. Maine South, long shot good for a 3. The last 10 years, New Trier 11-2 against the Hawks. And basically, that's about owning Maine South. Up, no. Napoleon, no, stepped on the line as he tried to save it. And a little bit of Hawks ball out about. Going. Hines up and short, brought down by Maine South, and they'll bring it back the other way. Hawks. Conference game. New Trier 1-1 in conference. 6-7 overall. Over to the far side. Nope. And a putback is good. And it's a 5-point Maine South lead early. Ben Kaplan. Near side on the rotation to Napoleon. Back up top. Bassler. Dished it off to Hines. Or to Kaplan. To Schmidt. In for Bassler. Back for Schmidt. And he had trouble with it. And a foul on Sean Price. Schmidt inside, takes the shot, no. Hines tries, no, he got stuffed. Now here's Bassler, no, he traveled. Coming in for New Trier, number 3, Chase Shamlin. Chase Shamlin comes in for Bassler. Up ahead, oh my, almost traveling. Back door. Strong arms up, no. Down on the floor, loose ball, jump ball. And it remains Maine South basketball. 4:43 left to play, 10-5 favor of the Maine South Hawks early on in the game here. Now the inbound from the outside for 3, no. Got the rebound, well, no, traveling. Trying to stutter step to get around all the arms in the way. Napoleon in for Ben Kaplan. Kaplan back to Napoleon. Up ahead for Jimmy Hines. Shamlin. Kaplan, a little jumper, no. And Maine South with the basketball as it went over the back of the backboard. There's a shot, rolled it over the iron. Trevians have it back, up ahead. There's Hines from the outside, yes, for two. 10-7. Near side. Building a little bit. Brought back out top. Billy traveled. Up top, going for the three from the outside, no. And Shamlin with the rebound. And he got fouled.
Fouls on Mark, his first foul, second help, team foul.
And the Trevians well inbound. Underneath the Maine South basket. Kaplan. Schmidt. Out. Napoleon up. No. Out of bounds. Last touch by Maine South. I think both teams, both coaches are a little upset with that. For different reasons on that play. Napoleon in for Shamlin. And he puts it home. And it is 10-9. The Hawks with the single-digit advantage. To the side, a little two-shot. Yep. Ben Kaplan. Off to Napoleon. Back top. On the far side, going for the three. Yes! By Ben Kaplan, and we're tied at 12. Over to the far side. Back over here near. Into the paint. Little jumper for two. Yep. Yeah, from the paint. And it's 14-12. Favor the Hawks. Near side. Hines. Schmidt. Little jumper for two. No. Hines. No. Well, that's one thing Newkirk really has trouble with is finishing up, particularly untight. Up and good. And back to a 4-point lead for the Maine South Hawks. They have led by 5. Napoleon. Jimmy Hines. Dished off. Dusty Napoleon. Napoleon into the paint. Takes the jumper. No. A bit heavy. Putback. No. And the tip. Over to the far side. About to take the shot. Now did, but had it stolen by Shamlin. And Hines was fouled, and Jimmy Hines will go to the line. No, he won't. I say was on the floor. Minute 49 to play. The inbound for Shamlin. Up top, Kaplan. Back up high for Kaplan. And traveling by Mike Schmidt. So Schmidt, a little traveling. Now the inbound. Maine South Hawks with the basketball and the 4-point lead. Looking for help to the side. Back top. Whoa! In trouble with it. Now picked up by Fryman just in the game to Rosen, who's also just in. And then Kaplan. Shamlin in the paint. And they're going to call it on Shamlin. On the pivot into the man.
His first and his second team foul.
Maine South with the basketball. New Trier Down by 4. Just underway with the second half, if you will, the 04 part of the season. Trevians 6-7 coming into this game. As we said, I think this team has a shot to do something a team from New Trier hasn't done since 1987, and it's not a very good one. There's a foul there on Schmidt. That is finished below 500. Last time New Trier had a team finish below 500, I want to say it was 1986. Something like that. Let me go back and check. Nearly stolen. Bumped out of bounds. That'll be New Trier basketball. Couple of changes. To do either with the tape or the DVD. I'm not sure exactly which one it was that messed up here. I would tend to say it's probably the tape. That's good. At the buzzer, Trevians down by 6. They'll make it 5. Make it 3. The Trevians will inbound to start the second quarter. 1985 was the last time New Trier had a losing season, and they were 12-13. 6-4 in conference, but 12-13 overall. And a 3 spot. We're tied at 17. Ben Kaplan with the tray. Out top. Again, top on the rotation to the side. Not high. Out of bounds. Last touch by Mike Schmidt. Possession retains to Maine South. 17 all. A little jumper for 2, though. Put back attempt is good. Kaplan. Over here to the near side Napoleon. Back to Kaplan. Over to the far side. Now Bassler. Bassler puts it up. No. And Hines with the foul. With the push.
Fouls at number 4, Jimmy Hines, his second, team 5th.
Maine South playing tough this year, but they are not expected to do very much in conference. New Trier, if they win this one, will be 2-1. Only Evanston is all alone atop the conference. Jump ball, grabbed on by Kaplan. Yeah, possession retained, though, by the Maine South Hawks. Evanston, Niles West, Glenbrook South, New Trier. Waukegan, all supposed to have fairly good teams. Only Maine South is not expected to have very much. New Trier predicted to finish possibly as low as 5th. And I would tend to say that given the conference this year, it's going to be kind of interesting because there's talent, but a lot of run and gun, a lot of lack of discipline in the conference. And that's an offensive foul.
Maine South fouls on Colin O'Malley. His first, 14.
Foul on O'Malley. Good Polish name. Over to the far side, picked up by Napoleon. Now back to Rosen. Back to Rosen, and he didn't cross the line. Over and back. And the Hawks have it. New Trier might win a couple of games if they are disciplined. But the big thing about New Trier is they have to do a much better job of finishing off plays and getting the basket. And being disciplined on the floor on both sides. They do very well defensively. Offensively, I think they're a little off on that. Rosen, back top, Napoleon. Napoleon tries to shoot. No, he got fouled. And Dusty Napoleon to go to the line to shoot two. Drawing the foul. Score remains 19-17. 4:32 to play here in the second quarter. Everyone's good.
1-2 by Napoleon.
19-18. Which reminded me of the last World War II veteran. That's a three. The last surviving Civil War veteran. Civil War. World War I. Wounded World War I veteran. The very last one to have been officially wounded in World War I died last week, real time. Last week, real time. At age 108. Count the shot and the foul. And suddenly the Trevians. Nope. Making a little bit of a run here. Duncan McLean gets into the game. Give it off to Schmidt. Back to McLean. McLean thought to take a shot. Now back up top. Schmidt. Schmidt up and nope. To the side. Now back out high. There's a long one. Nope. And brought down by Napoleon. Duncan McLean. To the corner. Back up top. Napoleon. I've been writing Civil War stuff, so that's how I got Civil War on my mind. Dumped it back out and threw it away. Schmidt realized there were too many sequoias in front of him. Tried to dish it back out high, and Eric Rosen had no clue it was coming to him. The Hawks. I think that's part of the idea that I've mentioned before, that players have to learn is how to play without the ball, where to be, what to do. Nope, he stepped on the line. Out of bounds to New Trier. Ben Kaplan. He's got a couple of guys in the way. Rosen. Fryman, back out top to Fryman from Napoleon. And now Ben Kaplan will reset it. Kaplan into Bassler, over to the far side. Now drive to the lane, no. Knocked out of the hands of Eric Rosen, out of bounds. to the Trevians, who put it back in, and jump ball, alternate possession to New Trier. In for Bassler, up top on the rotation over to the far side. Now back up top to Ben Kaplan. Kaplan to Rosen, back to Kaplan. Kaplan goes for a three. Nope. And brought down by the Hawks of Maine South. Into the paint, turnaround shot, no. Put back, no. Try again, no. And brought down by Bassler finally. Kaplan. Just off for Bassler, didn't know it was coming. And the Hawks have it, another jump ball, but this time it'll be Maine South that'll gain possession.
That was a jump ball, it goes to Maine South.
Now the inbound. You having trouble, fell down. Came up with it, now again. And I'll call that a foul though on Ben Kaplan. Minute 17 left to play. Up, no. Bassler to the far side, Kaplan. Kaplan trots it ahead. Back top to Schmidt, over here to the near side, and Kaplan takes it over to the far side. Cross court, 24-20. It's been that way for a while. Up top, going for the three. No. Now the Maine South Hawks take it back. And Maine South going to hold it, try and hold it for the last shot here, I think. Maybe. Out high. Bassler checking him. Now nearly stolen away. And it was, but trying to save it. Hines gave it back to Maine South. Here's a three attempt. No. And the alley-oop. Nope. And it's 24-20. Maine South at halftime. And we'll be back with more. And we start the second half. Trevians with the basketball. Ben Kaplan gave it off to Mike Schmidt. Schmidt over to the far side. Here's a little jumper for two. Good by Ben Kaplan. 24-22. Hawks with the lead. Back to the near side, back over to the far side. Now nearly stolen. Back out high. And brought back out. The Hawks will try to reset the play. They've got a two-digit lead over to the far side. Back over here to the near side, wide open. Now take a little two, yep. 26-22. Inbounded to Ben Kaplan, who tries it across the timeline. Kaplan gave it off to Schmidt. Now to Bassler. Back top. Hines going for the three. Yes. And it's a 1-point lead for Maine South. Back to the near side. Whoa, nearly traveled. Back out top. And a foul on Jimmy Hines. They'll make it on Maine South on the block. He moved on the block. bumping Jimmy Hines. And the Trevians get the ball back, down by 1. Kaplan to Schmidt. And Nutcher's victory over Glenbrook South will start the conference play, so it proves Nutcher is going to be a force to be reckoned with here in the conference this year. Up and bounces in. To the side. And stolen away on the outlet pass. Stolen by the Trevians, but he stepped on the line. Ben Kaplan did. Next week, Trevians have a big game against Niles West at the home of the Wolves. Trevians don't have a home game for 2 weeks in real time.
That foul's on Jimmy Hines, his 3rd.
Maine South will inbound. Eric Rosen checks back in for Jimmy Hines. Underneath. Whoops, the foul, but I think that was a good foul to take. 28-25. 29-25. On the far side. Back up top. Whoa, a little trouble there by Rosen. By Kaplan. Rosen with it now. In for Bassler. Double teamed up top. Going for the long shot. Nope. Down on the floor. Bassler had it, but he stepped on the line. It was Maine South that did it first. So, had control and stepped out of bounds. Nutcher with the basketball. Dusty Napoleon inbounds it. Into the paint. Schmidt, strong-armed it. No. Couldn't get it to fall. That's what we're talking about Trevian finishing off plays in the paint. Nope. Traveling. I'm a traveling man, been a lot of places all over the world. Ben Kaplan. Near side, Eric Rosen. Cross court to Schmidt. Back top, Kaplan. Rosen. Schmidt to the side. Napoleon back to Schmidt. Back up top, Ben Kaplan. Kaplan. And stolen away. Outlet pass ahead. And stolen right back by Dusty Napoleon. He had some trouble with it. Tried again, no. And now finally the whistle blows on the second foul. Actually, I thought there were 2 in there before they finally called it. 29-25. Shamlin comes back in. And get 1 of 2. 29-26. Play a little game of catch out high. And, no, Shamlin can't hold on to it. Out of bounds to Maine South. He came footer towards him. Off the side of the backboard on the inbound pass. And now the Trevians have it. Schmidt tries a razzle-dazzle to the basket. No. Out of bounds. Maine South basketball. Schmidt tried to crash to the basket, couldn't get it to go. There's a little jumper. That was blocked. Ben Kaplan coming back the other way. Kaplan out of bounds. Last touch by Maine South, though. Bounce it off him. Now Trier with the basketball again. Up top. Duncan McLean just in the game over to the far side. And McLean will reset the offense. Rosen back to McLean. Back to Rosen. Napoleon in the corner. Back to Rosen. Back out high McLean. Put it to the far side. Out cross court. Open is Rosen. Nope. On the three. Schmidt got the rebound, though. Offensive rebound. Try again. Now in tight. And a foul. Got him on a hand. 29-26. On the inbound. Stolen away from Chase Shamlin. Near side. To the corner. Going from the corner. No. And Shamlin with it. Well, that's going to be a block. He was still moving. And Shamlin will go to the line. Chance to pull within one. Got both ends. Trevians down by a single digit, 29-28. Again, not an auspicious game again today. Over here to the near side. Back over to the far. Back to the near. Back door. Up block. Back top. Over to the far side. Up top, going for it. Man, that was wide. Missed everything. But the backboard, McLean. Now Duncan McLean, take a little jumper for two. No, short. And stolen back by Dusty Napoleon. Napoleon with the spin-around move, puts it home, and Trevians have the lead, 30-29. Back over to the far. That was blocked. Trevians with another steal. Duncan McLean. Schmidt going for the three. No. Napoleon, no. He got fouled, and he'll go to the line. Timeout taken. Minute 11 left to play. Trevians with 1 point lead. Nope. On the first. Kaplan comes in again, replacing Duncan McLean. Gets one of two, 31-29. Trier with the lead. Maine South with the basketball. Far side. In traffic, no. Shamlin with the rebound. Ben Kaplan. Schmidt, no, short. And Shamlin trying to save it, give it to the Maine South Hawks. Maine South with the basketball. Trevians with the lead by 2. William go now to the side. Up top. I don't know what that was in the paint there. Over to the side. Back top. Maine South going to slow it down now. Go for the last shot. Spinorama, no. And a foul. And Sean Price at the line. Trevians with a couple of substitutions. Just a few seconds left. Got them both. We're tied at 31.
And the shot Price with the hot free throws.
Now the inbound, Ben Kaplan. Hines, he lets loose a three. No. We're tied at 31 at the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Out top. Looking for the back door, stolen by Bassler. Kaplan. Bassler underneath. No, he got fouled.
Shooting two for the Trevians, junior Chris Bassler.
And Bassler will shoot a pair. Chris misses the first. Makes the second. Trevians have a 1-point lead. Alley-oop ahead. Up and no good. Trevians with it, but they say he stepped on the line.
Maine South Hawks ball.
And the Maine South Hawks with the basketball. No, on the foul. Gets the first. We're tied at 32. As we said earlier in the broadcast, New Trier in the last 10 years has a 11-2 record against the Maine South Hawks. Up top, Kaplan to the side. Here's Napoleon. The shot, no. Rolled it on the rim. Over and back.
Trevians ball.
New Trier West scored 85 points against Maine South back in 1980. Chamblin. Count it, and the foul. Chance at a three-point play for Chamblin, and he missed it. I think that's the most points ever scored against the Hawks by a New Trier team. It is. Jump ball. Alternate possession to the Trevians. Napoleon over to the far side. Back to Dusty Napoleon. Back to Ben Kaplan. Here's Hines going for the three, rolled out. Hamlin got the rebound. Ben Kaplan. Schmidt. Napoleon tried to scoop it up and well short. They're going to call a foul on Hines. Far side. A little jumper in and out. Both sides having a little trouble. Now put in 35-34. Hines. Back to Jimmy. Shamlin. Chase gave it out to Ben Kaplan. Kaplan drives the lane, puts it up. No. Put back is good by Dusty Napoleon. And the Trevians lead 36-35. Maine South has actually won a state championship in 1979 as a 3-0. That was the year they had that big game against New Trier West over at Northwestern. That's the first. We're tied at 36. Best free throw percentage of any New Trier player was Bruce Leinbach, 29 of 34 for an 85% free throw. Most consecutive free throws hit was Brendan Pierce. He hit 30 in a row.
On the line with the 1-1 for the Trucks is Bassler, number 44, Chris
Bassler. On the 1-1, no. Yeah, a push off on Napoleon. Napoleon now back behind, there's a foul. And Dusty Napoleon goes to the line. Gets the first. Most rebounds in one season, Rick Hilscher. We got them both. Trevians lead 38-37. Most assists is Bruce Hearn. Count it. And the foul here. Bruce Hearn 193 assists.
with a three-point play. That's 33 for 3.
40-38. Favor of Maine South. Hines. Cross court. Schmidt going for the three. Nope. Hines now gave it to Kaplan. Nearly stolen. Now it is stolen away. And nearly stolen back. Last touch by Maine South. Coach was not happy with that. Coach of the Hawks. Up top. And Hines for the three. Nope. Last touch by Maine South. And a timeout taken. 3:27 to play here in the fourth quarter. Maine South with the 2-point lead. The inbound. Schmidt, count it. No. No, they're saying that the foul doesn't. The foul, he was not in the process of taking the shot. But Shamblin goes to the line. He hits the first. Gets the second. 40 all. Far side, back over here to the near. Dished off to the side. 40 all. Back top. A little indecision with it. Dished off. And a timeout, Maine South. And 5-second violation. Now the Trevians get the ball back. The inbound. Ben Kaplan. Gave it off to Schmidt. To Napoleon. Back to Schmidt. And thrown away. Forward and back. So the Maine South Hawks will get the ball, and now timeout taken by New Trier. Inbound. And through the hands. New Trier with the basketball. Inbound to Kaplan, 40 all. Off to Napoleon, back top. Schmidt. Hines. To Kaplan. Back to Jimmy Hines. To Dusty Napoleon. Napoleon, side of the key, now brought back to top. Back out to Hines, over to the far side, the rotation to Kaplan. Now rotated over here to the near side. Napoleon, here's Schmidt, thought to take the shot, now lost it. Here come the Hawks the other way, up and count it, 42-40. Now the Trevians inbound. Hines goes for the three, nope. Hawks with the rebound. (42-40). Near side. Back up top. Trying to hold it for the last shot. And the intentional foul. 51 seconds left. The shot no good. Taken out by the Trevians. 42-40. Favor of the Maine South Hawks. Fourth quarter. Trevians' last two games have been overtime. Let's hope we don't go through that again. Up top. On the rotation, going for the big 2-3, no. Taken down by the Hawks. Maine South. And a foul. 21 seconds left. Timeout taken. Now we're set for the shot here. Gets the first. 43-40, 21 seconds left to play. Second one is no good. Trevians have it. Near side, here's Hines for a three, and he hits it, and we're tied at 43. Timeout taken. 11 seconds left to play, tied at 43. Maine South with the ball, having trouble, out ahead. Should have gone to the basket. Timeout taken. Now we'll try again. Got 3 seconds left on the clock, and once again a timeout. Inbound, going for the three to win it. Nope. And we're going to overtime. And we'll be back with overtime in just a moment here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Well, we go to overtime, boys and girls. And all the ships at sea. 43 all as we begin the overtime stanza. Setting a new school record, 3 overtime games in a row. I'll re-jump it. Taken by Hines, puts it up, yes! An alley-oop, throw it up, and the Trevians lead 45-43. They'll start the overtime. Cross midcourt, near side. Well, this is our 10th year at New Trier. 31st year in high school sports. A three from the outside, no. Jimmy Hines. Shot was blocked. Brought down by the Hawks. Out high. The shot is no good. Offensive foul. And it's New Trier basketball back. They have a 2-point lead. And Dusty Napoleon into Ben Kaplan. Back to Napoleon. Napoleon back to Kaplan. Kaplan brings it across the timeline. Underneath. Shot no, the foul, and Mike Schmidt will go to the line. Gets a friendly bounce for the first one. 3-point Trevian lead. And a foul. 2:19 to play in the overtime. Nope. To the first. And got the second. 2-point Trevian lead, 46-44. In the extra stanza here. Kaplan over to Hines, back up top, near side. Kaplan. Kaplan in for Bassler. Bassler in trouble, takes the jumper and gets it to go. 48-44 New Trier. Now the Maine South Hawks. To the side. Underneath and off the foot. And a last touch by the Hawks. Substitution. Now Napoleon to inbound it. And instead they're going to take a timeout. Everybody was covered. Now they try again. Got it in. Ben Kaplan. Napoleon. Up top, Schmidt. Napoleon. They tried to foul Napoleon, didn't work. Hines. Now Hines is fouled. Minute 21 left to play. Couple of substitutions. And Jimmy Hines gets the first. And the second as well. And it is suddenly a 6-point Trevian lead here. Maine South has run out of steam in the OT. Into the paint, takes the shot, no. Try again, no. Now out ahead, here's Hines, and wow, Trevians with an 8-point lead now, 52-44. Here's a 3 attempt, no. Save, go for the 2, no. But a foul. And the Maine South hands. 45-42, 52. Maine South. And the second one's good as well. The Maine South fans going 49-7 is the score of the football game. Eric Rosen got fouled and missed the first. 6-point Trevian lead.
Into the Hawks, he still makes.
And in and out on the second. Out quickly ahead. Back top. Back to the side. Going for the tray. Hit it. 52-49. Inbound it quickly. And thrown out of bounds. Oh my. And it's the Maine South Hawks with the ball. The Trevians had an 8-point lead here. And now they've squandered that away.
Roberto Miles also back in.
52-49. The inbound. From the outside for 2. 52-51. Trevians with the basketball. Out ahead, Napoleon. And again, the Trevians throw it away. 52-51. Wow. 52-51, 28 seconds left to play. Now the inbound. Whoa, he traveled. Sure did. Wow. Stutter in the step. Couple of substitutions. Inbound and quickly. Eric Rosen is fouled and will go to the line. Rosen shoots a pair. Missed the first. (52-51). We're in overtime. Not a very stellar performance on either side of the ball tonight. Now Trevians lead 53-51 with 5 seconds left on the clock. The inbound brought ahead Going to go for the layup, up and over everything, and that's it. The game's over, and the Trevians win it 53-51 in overtime. 3 overtime games in a row now for the Trevians, and they're 2 of 3 in the overtime. This is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. For all of us here on the network, until next week, we say as always, so long, everybody.